UFO Bros.
Hey everyone, it's Giorgio Tsoukalos from Ancient Aliens, and you're experiencing UFO Bros TV.
Ooh, that's an awesome opener. What do you think, Joe?
That was awesome. I can't believe you put that together. I can't believe he actually
I know.
said it.
What was that?
I have no clue.
Was that going on during the entire thing?
Probably.
We just cannot get it together, can we?
No.
Oh my God. What was that playing?
It's the soundboard ad that goes on top of it. So
I hate you.
Well, I don't have. Never mind.
Well, that's okay. This is our second time. We've been having some technical difficulties, so.
Yes. I think the heat sucked it out of us.
Well, I think that we should let them hear this damn opener again.
Do the opener.
All right. Fuck y'all. Listen.
UFO Bros.
Hey everyone, it's Giorgio Tsoukalos from Ancient Aliens, and you're experiencing UFO Bros TV.
It's true. You are.
the
You're experiencing it.
He's so dope.
He's the bomb, man.
Coolest guy ever.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, he's, like we were saying in the other podcast before it ended, he's so down to earth and chill.
Very.
I mean, he waited around in his tent for us to be able to, you know, do that.
Yeah, we sat in the back of his tent, letting him do his thing, and his wife is very nice. She's very sweet.
Oh, yeah. Crix is her name. And she was beautiful and just overall like a really, like, sweet spirit, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
So, and, you know, we're going to talk about all of our favorite celebrities that we met. Hopefully, if we don't have any more technical fuck-ups, Joe.
Me?
I'm not saying it was you, but I'm saying that we had a technical fuck-up.
It's the app hole.
Let me ask you this. Out of all the people we've met, and just real quick, in the beginning here, let's name them off. We met Dr. Greer, finally.
Got a picture with him.
Holy crap. Finally met Dr. Greer. We met Richard Dolan. We met James Gilliland in person. Jeremy Corbell, who's our buddy now. That guy's...
He's dope.
That's our bro. Linda Moulton Howe, I got a quick hug from. Who else?
The two people that were in our intro.
Giorgio and Jimmy Church.
Yeah.
I think I already said Giorgio. I just forgot Jimmy Church. But we met so many awesome people that we look up to, and what an amazing experience. I would say that we kind of really stuck around to see what Giorgio had to say. He was putting together some fascinating information, and all of his workshops, were more just expansion on ancient alien theory and, ancient stories and, kind of how it all goes together. He did a fantastic job sharing some of the new things that are going to be coming out on Ancient Aliens this season. Some places he was able to travel to and some amazing finds. So make sure you guys watch that so you can find out what Giorgio Tsoukalos has been up to. And again, thank you for doing our intro bumper. We love it.
Yeah, we love it. Thank you very much.
And
for the pins.
Yes, and our flyer pins. We love them. We're like in love with Giorgio right now, and he's just such a cool guy. So
He gave us a hug.
And he was like, Goofologist Brothers for Life. So we love that. Overall, it was a very well put together program. It was a well run event. I think it was a good idea for them to move it earlier in the year because I know that in previous years it was later in the summer. And a lot of people were really upset about how hot it was.
I would not stay there if it was 115 degrees.
No.
It was like it was a 97 degree day we were doing it.
Yes, but we had our umbrella hats.
Oh.
Yes.
Make sure you guys purchase one.
Yeah.
At Amazon.
Yeah, if you're going to be out in the heat, I'm telling you, an umbrella hat is so worth it.
Rain or snow or...
Oh, totally. So, we've spent a lot of our time back and forth between our campsite and the actual event area, which is a little bit higher. The camping area, if you just want to know about how kind of Contact in the Desert is ran, all the events and speakers and people who are selling things, vendors and booths, are kind of up higher on, a higher part of what is it, a hill? I don't know. What the fuck is it? Hill? Is it a hill? Yeah, I don't know. Or is it more so that the campsite is down in a valley kind of thing, it's like a little dust bowl there?
It's the researching physics' backyard.
No, study of mental physics.
Mental physics backyard.
In Joshua Tree.
That's what it was.
Yeah. But you know what? They did a good job. There wasn't any weird bugs or anything.
But one thing I do have to, really want to give them credit for is that every single time we wake up or anything, you have to use a restroom. They're always clean.
Yeah, they did a good job of making sure the restrooms were clean.
Daily.
And, funny enough, that's something you don't even expect on a road trip, but B, let alone expect at a campsite. So good job with that. I don't know. I didn't have any disappointment. I mean, we're going to talk about the night watching at some point.
Yeah, you'll get to that.
Yeah. But I think the highlight of the entire weekend for me was my question to Giorgio. What do you think?
I think so.
I think we should let everybody take a listen to it if they'd like to. What do you think?
Didn't they already hear it?
We did that in the last one, but we didn't hear it again. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it and see what people
show.
So here's the situation. Giorgio did a Q&A session, and you could ask him anything. So I did.
Next one. Hey, Giorgio. How you doing? My name is Emmett. I'm with UFO Bros TV. And I'm here to ask... I'm a goofologist, exactly. Hashtag goofologist, which actually is why I'm here. I'm here to ask the biggest question. I know it's a question we all want to know. The biggest mystery is what the hell do you put in your hair? Well, and what is the process? Is it like a hair dryer and some, hairspray, or you got gel in there?
So it's actually very easy. Tomorrow morning you can try it. Next to your bathroom sink, there is an electric socket. I recommend about 2.5, 3 seconds. 4 or 5 seconds, it gets frizzy. So 2 second mark is it.
So, okay, just to give myself
but not to be facetious. It's a lot of hairspray, man.
I know. So
What'd you think? Thank you for filming it, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That's a question that people want to know the answer to.
Some people do.
Don't you think? I mean, I would think so. That's just me, I guess. That's just me. People laughed. And, sometimes it's good to have an icebreaker in that moment. We're all hot. We're all tired. Giorgio's tired. We're kind of taking a break in the air conditioning, escaping the elements, as it were. And, sometimes you just need to bust up and go, okay, we're having a good time here. Let's not forget. This is not, lecture hall at a local university. This is fun. And,
absolutely.
We got that out of there. We met a lot of new followers, and we met some friends, which were awesome. I don't know, are they friends or fans or both or everything? They're just people that I think really dig what we do. We got a lot of compliments, I think, on stuff we've done. So thank all of you that have been supportive, even though, we've had our
new followers
technical difficulties like we have tonight. Sheesh. Okay, who are we going to talk about first? Let's talk about Richard Dolan.
Go for it.
Okay. So, Richard Dolan has perfect skin.
You mentioned it.
I might have kind of creeped him out by saying that over and over again.
Maybe that's why we didn't get the interview.
Maybe that's why we didn't get the interview. But I'll tell you, the guy is an older gentleman and has perfect skin. And I asked him, I said, what do you do? Do you have a regimen? And he says, just eating clean, which means we have to give up the Jack in the Box, Joe. Of course. What did you think of meeting Dr. Greer?
That guy is so self-absorbed, it's not even funny.
Oh, yes.
I mean, he's got a hired armed security guard around him at all times.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Oh, God. That guy.
I don't know about you, but Giorgio had no armed security, no help, no bodyguards. Greer had something like 15 people helping that came. He's certainly a diva, I'll tell you that. But we had to rush him to get a picture, and we did. I said, Dr.
You rushed
Greer.
him. You're like,
I was like, Dr. Greer, no, Dr. Greer, don't go. I said, I bought your poster, I bought your book, I bought your movie, I went to your premiere, now I need your face.
Oh, what?
And he goes, What?
My picture?
Oh, picture. And so then he squeezed in and we did a selfie.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was awesome. You know, another really fun one. Who else? Jimmy Church was freaking awesome.
Jimmy Church.
That voice, man. Just absolutely incredible. Really nice, genuine guy. He was like really kind of the host for the whole event. We heard him in multiple places, you know, the Skywatch or, you know, in the large open area where most presentations were. What's that called? The outdoor area. What's it called? Damn it. It's a place. The theater, not the fuck.
Auditorium?
What? It's not an auditorium. It's outside, you fuck. What's it called? It's called something. Amphitheater.
Amphitheater.
There we go. That's fine.
So I helped you. Amphitheater.
Did you call it an amphitheater?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You're still adorable. Look at you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we had a good time with Jeremy Corbell.
Oh,
Dude, that guy is the desert. He knows the desert. You could just tell by the way he dresses that he is.
Yeah, but what's cool about him is that as soon as you meet him, as soon as you hang around with him for a second, you're like instant friends with him.
You feel like you've known him forever.
Yeah, he's just one of those cool people.
You know, because we left the Dr. Greer lecture early and came outside, and it was a big, cheerful, big smile hello to us from Jeremy, so thank you. That was really cool.
He was excited to meet us.
I don't think James Gilliland was very excited to see us.
He's like, oh, hi, guys.
Yeah, he's like,
they're here.
Hey, I have to go. I'll be back later. And then you never see him. Same with Nick Pope. We met Nick Pope. I'll tell you, he is a very different person in person.
Yeah, he's not much of a people person.
He's not much of a people person. He's brilliant, and it's interesting how he comes across, just kind of like when you're talking to him versus when he's on stage. He's dynamic and different. So he's definitely a different personality. But he is. By the way, if any of you guys want to see pictures of us with any of these people, you can go to our social media. Primarily check out our Instagram. It's at UFO Bros TV. You can also find us at youtube.com/UFO Bros TV. Twitter, however, Joe, tell them about that.
It's UF0 Bros TV.
Zero. Because Twitter's an asshole.
And stole it.
Yeah, this has been, an ongoing Twitter war. So go there, check it out. We've got some fun pictures. We've got kind of snippets of what it's like to be at Contact in the Desert. But, of course, we're going to put together, an actual video so you guys can check it out. Yep. Episode 1 with our interview with Jimmy Church and a portion of our interview with Giorgio Tsoukalos. And, I think that it's time for us little people to be able to start getting information from the real leaders in this community. Don't you think?
Exactly.
That was what was so awesome to ask Giorgio the questions we asked him. Just so you know, I asked him what is missing from modern day ufology. That was one question. And the other question was, what advice would you give anybody coming into this world, to keep them from being bamboozled, so to speak? And Joe.
Huh?
And he had fantastic answers. He's so polished and fantastic. And
which one?
Giorgio.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
I don't know. Maybe I have a love affair with Giorgio. I don't know. Between him and his wife, they were awesome. But let me tell you, Linda Moulton Howe.
His shirt. You didn't even buy his shirt.
I wouldn't buy his shirt because the fabric. I didn't like the fabric.
Oh, Fabergé.
I don't care if Jesus himself had a booth, and if the fabric was thin on the shirt, I wouldn't sell it. I'd be like, sorry, Jesus. And he's like, no, take the shirt. It's free. I'll be like, sorry, I'm not gonna. No. Okay.
Does it make me disfigured? What do you say about Linda Moulton Howe?
So she is Bigfoot. Linda Moulton Howe is Bigfoot, and let me tell you why. She's everywhere but nowhere. People say they see her. I looked for her. I looked for that bitch all over the concert, up and down the hill, back and forth. And it wasn't until
towards the end of the
on Sunday night, she's heading to the panel. Excuse me. I go, Linda, there you are. And I told her, you're like Bigfoot, you're elusive. I can't find you anywhere. Are you real? Let me give you a hug. Give me a hug. And then she gave me a hug, and then she just went on her way.
Yeah, it was quick. I couldn't even get a picture of it.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. I know. I want to get a picture with her.
Yeah.
But, that's what happens. It just happens. But, yeah, I wonder what our listeners and our followers want to know anything specifically about what is it like to just meet these people or hang out with them. I'm going to cut you. So, by all means, jump in the chat room. Even if you're listening to this now, obviously it's not
Are you sure you did it right? Did you hook everything up and press the right button right?
I think so.
Okay.
We're live. There's sound. Our voices. There's music. Everything's working.
What
but
an
I
asshole.
I think it's time for you to read some of our social media in
First of all, what I would like to say is I want to give a huge shout out to the Mystic Maverick for giving us 2 shirts, 2 dope ass shirts. You guys can see them on our Instagram. Bree Rubes, she was one of the people we met with.
Excuse me. That's not how this goes. You're supposed to do it in voices.
No, because
I do voices.
I don't want to do voices. Okay, because this is for real. This is real talk. This isn't.
Oh, okay.
This isn't like Homer Jim wants to go down and say, "Hey, what you?" No, I'm giving sincere.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
So Bree Rubes, she that's one of the girls we met there. She's very nice.
Yeah.
She had her 2 friends with her.
Why? Yes.
Jeremy Corbell is giving us lots of love.
I like him. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
we got
Jamie Ray Billings. That's the other girl that was there. She was nice.
Yes, she was very cool.
Kaboom. Give a shout out to her.
Where are the voices?
I'm not doing voices.
Why?
I told you. Because
why aren't you going to do that is part of this segment. Is that
Blink Dabber 182?
The part of the segment is that you read off our new followers and people with your damn voices. Joe.
You know what? I'm trying to find people on here.
There's names and you say them. Say them like Goofy or say them like someone.
How about you do my a-hole? Do I really need to do voices along this?
Joe, this segment is called Voices with Joe.
Okay, there's Coley Mom, she got the meets me every, the electric iosphere. Oh my God. Then we have the Ronald Settlement talk, little one, the Fox back 30. He's a little one, Is that better? Shit.
What about some Ozzy, man? What about some Ozzy?
If I do Ozzy, there's going to be no way. Okay, fine. Kaboom, man. Brett Ferguson. Mandy Moonraker, man. So Blink Dabber 182. Fucking UFO. Fucking, I can't remember, man.
Wow, that's a mess.
And, I actually.
Is he drunk? That's drunk Ozzy.
Don't fall in here. But I do have a little crush on Starlight 99.
I hope she's not listening, because I can tell you right now, there ain't nobody in the chat room. I think that our James Gilliland interview blew everybody away. That they just, there's like,
They blew it away.
There's no reason to ever listen to another UFO Bros podcast again because we covered James Gilliland.
Who's it? What? And more?
I don't know. But I'm just going to go ahead and do some more shout-outs. VUK Music on Instagram. Thank you so much. Also, we got some new followers like Code with Mom and Greg G. Sherry. Thank you, guys. And just real quick, I'm going to hop on Twitter before we end with this, because Kevin Francis has been giving us a lot of love, as well as Gloria Parker, and I believe it's Aimee Zaballero. So thank you. And Blink Dabber 182, thanks for finding us on Twitter. We appreciate that. And Joe, we actually
said her name like
reached
50 times tonight.
We reached over 100 subscribers on our YouTube.
We've reached 2,000 on Twitter, and we're almost to hit 16
on Insta.
16 on Insta.
So make sure you guys follow, subscribe, all things UFO Bros TV.
It helps us out absolutely nothing, but thank you.
So let's kind of like take them through our day, right? So, you get there, you sit at Contracting Desert, you set up tents. It's actually a really nice desert.
The mornings were pretty nice, and then it just started heating up.
Yeah, like around 11 a.m.
11 o'clock. You're like, I'm up, I'm hot.
I'm going up to the hill, and it's pretty straightforward from that point on. It's just workshops, lectures, and
that's what we're at.
vendors.
That's what we were doing, just back and forth, this person, that person.
You know what we need to talk about, though, now, I think, is our experience with the night goggles.
You guys want to hear our horrific story?
Well, it's not horrific, right? It's not really horrific.
Well, it was...
It's weird.
If I had a Yelp for it, I'd probably give it, like, maybe half a star.
So, here, do you want to give
my personal...
Give them the breakdown opinion. Of, like, how... Of what...
Okay, this is how it goes. You step in line. You walk up to the front. First of all, while you're in line, you're trying to look up and see what people are looking at. There's this big old woman that's just screaming her lungs out everywhere. You're like, shut up. So then you get to the front. $10. You hand them $10 because we had two people. It's $5. I never had to pay my life to look at this guy. Anyway, so we both gave us our money. They said, we have two. And then the woman on the microphone goes, they got two. And then... So we walk over on this bench.
By the way, this is kind of what it feels like to do it. Go ahead.
Yeah. And everybody's like, turn on which way. The lady's yelling about lasers pointing at planes and shit. So we get there. We sit down, and she's like, hi. I'm like, hi. And she's like, I need your phones or ID. And she takes them. She stuffs them right between her titties.
She puts them in Titty City,
right
y'all.
in Titty City and all that. I'm like, oh, right, can we just hold them? Y'all. So you give her the phones and her titties. She gives you the binoculars that are attached to her by a cord.
No, it's by a piece of yarn
cord, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so Emmett was sitting there first looking at it. She's like, okay, just grab my hand if you want me to point the laser at something. So she's got a floppy hand that's flopping everywhere while he's trying to point with... It's a nightmare.
So
it was probably the worst experience I had.
Well, it wasn't a bad experience.
For me, it was. It irritated me.
I could totally feel that.
I middle shocked G. my chi and my zero chakra.
Oh, you mean your chakra was out of balance?
Yeah, it cracked.
Yeah,
it almost cracked her.
Your chakra cracked. By the way, real quick, I want to say hello to UFO Buster Radio. They're in the chat room right now, and he's always
Buster.
And by the way, you should check them out. He is, I think, really on the same path we're at. So make sure you guys are checking out UFO Buster Radio on Spreaker. They do a good job over there, but. So, I'll be honest. The night before we went to the Skywatch, we saw something. Well, I saw something. I saw a flash. And it wasn't like a blinking. It was like a light that got really bright over time and then suddenly got dim over time. I thought that was really weird. And, of course...
That's funny because I was sitting there.
Everybody on the hill is hooping and hollering.
It was funny because I was sitting back and I was so comfortable by the truck. And you're all, look at this, show, look at this. I'm like, no. You're like, are you crazy? You're doing it again at, like, Roswell. And I said, there's alien. They're all out here. You'll probably find one tomorrow or in 30 seconds. And you're like, no, oh, look, there it is.
Oh, yeah. And for those of you, just like side note here, this is what happened when we went to the actual crash site at Roswell, okay? What was it, like a 20-hour drive or some shit? We get there.
22.
Okay. But it's beautiful. We are in... the flatlands, the open lands of New Mexico. There are no lights. There are no roads. There's no freeways. There's no artificial light of any kind.
And there's no way out.
And we get there, and this fuckface right here decides to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's like 8:30. I'm like, no, look at the sky. Now I'm going to bed. I'm tired. So he was about to pull that shit again. But he did a good job. So, thank you for that. For staying there. But you never saw the light, did you?
Yes, I saw multiple of them.
Okay. But you claimed that it stopped.
Yeah, I saw something. As it flew, it stopped. And then it went again. It kept going.
And you're 100% certain of that.
I'm certain there's one out there somewhere. They're all over the place. If you got monoculars out there, you'd be able to see so much stuff.
Do you think that they're really contacting aliens then?
No.
Then what do you think stopped?
I don't know. All I know is if I was a UFO craft and I see some green lasers shooting at me, I'd be like, what the fuck's going on here? And I'd be out.
Well, I, for one, didn't see anything abnormal or, phenomenon related. I think, first of all, there's a lot of excitement because we want to know, We all want to see something extraordinary.
Well, Greer did his thing.
I need to get a drink of water. Hold on.
Greer did his alien.
Yeah, I did.
How much was that? $600 a piece?
I think it was $89.
$89 to him. Go. It is us. It's Kansas City. Find yourself.
Look, we're all there. We all want to see an alien. We all believe in some way or the other. And here's this big group of people watching a bright flash in the sky. It's kind of exciting. I got excited. That's why I said, Joe, come on, we got to go. We got to pay the $5 each. It's only $5, whatever.
Yeah, experience it.
We got to experience it. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I will say, though, I did some research, and I hate to burst anybody's bubble that may have had what they thought was, a UFO encounter or an experience. But I highly recommend you to research something called an iridium flare. And it's a natural sort of thing that happens on our satellites. And that could be satellites in general, space debris, all sorts of things. And I would only say that because every single, I guess you could say, thing moving in the sky that I saw was all in a linear pattern, which would tell me it's a satellite. I didn't see anything stop, go at 90 degrees,
That's what didn't make sense. Is none of that stuff everybody was looking at went 90 degrees.
It's all just in a linear line. And I don't know why it is that when they use the green lasers, it causes an iridium flare. Or if it's just a timing with the way the satellite or whatever it is reflecting the sun. But if you go on YouTube and you research that, I will tell you right now, Joe, it's exactly what I saw. It's an iridium flare is what we saw. Maybe that's why they do it at a certain time of night. That's why they do it at a certain time of night. Also, the location is right near. And by the way, AJ's the one that that.
Where's that fuck? We gotta get him on here.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He's busy. But like AJ commented to us, when we were there. There is a military base right there. And by the way, there is plenty of airplane flight paths right over that area that everybody's looking in the sky. So here you have all these really excited UFO people pointing lasers into the sky at no idea what they're pointing it at. I mean, it's a disaster waiting to happen. And, I can't say people aren't making contact. Excuse me, something's got me take a drink here. Joe, will you finish my thought? Thanks.
Huh? Oh, the flares. Go ahead.
Well, no, I think people need to research iridium flare before they decide that they've had UFO or alien contact. That'd be my recommendation.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just... I left there feeling exactly the same as I came. I mean, I don't have any, further thoughts on the phenomenon, really, or UFOs. There was some pretty incredible lectures by Jack Valet, which, by the way, is a longtime UFO researcher, like the grandfather, I guess you could say, of ufology. Had a lot of very specific information. What else did we go to? We were in and out of so many different seminars and things, just trying to get an understanding of what is going on. Now,
we were all over the place, back and forth. We were just scattered, trying to get to these events while we had to leave some of them early just to get to others.
Right.
It was just and then trying to find them afterward to do an interview, but they got to go way on the other side to go to the other sanctuary or stage to do another workshop or something. It was crazy.
Just really quick, UFO Buster Radio says, or was it the ship that was sent to meet you guys according to your follower? Hey, maybe it was. No, it wasn't. Sorry, Manny Moonraker. It just wasn't.
Nope.
it was a damn satellite. Everybody was looking at satellites and pointing lasers at them. That's what was happening, in my opinion.
Yep.
And people will tell you different, especially the ones that went to the Greer lookout. They said that they met alien beings through astral projection.
Man,
and
I tell you what,
that
Greer
sounds
raked
like
in
some
a lot of moolah on that
bullshit.
trip. Greer raked in a lot of money.
Greer.
So, there's
I know where you... Oh, sorry.
$50 just to go see him for his whatever. $89 to contact him, and like another $50 to laser with him.
No, the laser was $89. The workshop was $49 or $59. And then his posters are $50, his books are $50 if they're signed, t-shirts are like $25. It's just typical. Basically what he is a very smart ufologist that is trying to make money, and that's what it is. But I have a problem when we're out in the middle of the desert for the last night, and Dr. Greer is having his special, summoning of aliens. I have a problem when he starts saying, and we could hear, and the reason why we could
hear the whole thing
is because they were on speakers, loudspeakers, that resonated throughout the entire camping area. So we could hear him telling people that on this star, this is where these aliens live, and on this star, this is this species, and this is this culture, and I have a hard time with that. That's the Corey Good stuff. That's the David. I don't know if David Wilcox. I don't know if he's.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he claims to have been abducted. Do you? I don't think so. Or an experiencer, but we did have an interesting encounter with Patty Greer, though.
Oh yeah,
she was an interesting character. After she got through telling us that she is,
I think most of all she was just messing with us.
Do you think so?
I think so.
So she's not crazy?
I don't think so. I think she was just messing with us.
Well, why don't you tell him what she did?
She wanted to know to make sure that we are... What is it? We don't have no bad energies. She took her phone and she waved it around in a circle. If the camera goes in a circle, it's a yes. If it goes back and forth, no. So say they had a bad whatever spirit in them or whatever, and she'd go back and forth. She's like, nope, you're okay. We can talk.
But... And then she told us about seeds found in crop circles.
Yeah.
That they are super seeds, and she thinks that the crop circles are here to save us from a future disaster of some sort. I mean, I think she has many different theories and hypotheses.
Probably. Yeah.
Somebody says hug time. I'm not sure this is a new person. Apocales, Apocales. Welcome to the chat room. We're all having a hug right now. I don't know what hug time means.
I don't know what that is.
Or is that nug time? I can't really tell. My eyes are a little bit blurry. It's either hug time or nug time. One of the two. What was your favorite part, Joe?
Just meeting everybody. That was my favorite part. And there's no special workshop or anything, just meeting them.
That's going to make sound when you hear it back. It's going to be really loud.
So,
all in all, we had a great time. I just feel it's important that when people go to events like this, that they separate out stories from, or I guess you could say people that prophesize what they believe, as opposed to people that research the evidence.
Yeah.
There seems to be a big difference. You've got people on one spectrum who fully believe for whatever reason, or they're completely full of shit on purpose. We don't really entirely know the motivations, that they're being taking in blue spheres under Antarctica and that sort of thing. And then you've got people on the far end that deal only specifically in numbers. Like Jack Vale's somebody's example.
Yeah.
But he also has a lot of really amazing hypotheses as well. But you're going to get kind of everything. If you like to rub crystals on your body and sit under a, what was that, a pyramid out in the middle of nowhere, you can do that.
It's just a place
if you want to
chi out,
drink and party and hang out, you can do that too. It's just really kind of...
It's a really chill vibe there. Everybody's happy, cool. I didn't have one problem.
Not one issue at all, y'all.
Nope.
And we do recommend it.
We do. Met some very nice people. Those 2 tall girls.
2 tall girls. I think they were Palladians. What was their names?
I don't know. I don't remember.
We should tell people about what happened on Saturday night during the special presentation with the bowls and the smoke and the.
Go for it. You saw it.
Well, how did it make you feel though?
I think you gave me pink eye.
Maybe that's where you got pink eye. It was interesting. It was all these people with different size bowls, and they were ringing them, and they were worshiping them.
They're just meditating. It's a meditation thing.
It was just very different, is what I mean to say.
I thought it was cool. It was really relaxing.
Well, but it's just different. That could be scary to some people, or just like really.
That's the thing, and people don't like different.
Absolutely not. I think some people could be offended by that or think it's like devil worship or something.
No.
It is odd. I've never seen anything like it. Not saying it's wrong or bad, but it, definitely for me was odd. Like a few hundred people with bowls.
I thought it was cool. I wanted to go out there and lay in the middle of it.
You want to go out there and get some bowls? And what were they burning? They were burning sage and spraying frankincense on everybody. All right. That's a drink. I'm going to have a drink too.
But we recommend, please go. Please go. This event is so worth it. It is so much fun.
And what do you think that they should always have on them? Like, what did we run into? Any issues? Tie downs.
Oh yes, tie downs. Tie everything down because it's kind of windy out there. That's pretty much it.
It'll surprise you. You'll pull up there and it's hot, and then in the morning shit blows away. So make sure you tie stuff down. Also, bring a low light lantern. Bring of course sunblock. Bring a large hat.
But what was really great though about it too is that like every few hundred feet there's a place to flip your water bottle. They had water filling stations everywhere, which was nice.
That was great of them to just have constant
everywhere
refill stations.
Yeah.
We, on the other hand, for food-wise, we not barbecued. We grilled. We had a little fiasco with the grill, but we got it to work, and then we...
Oh, we had steak and salad for dinner that night, yeah.
And you made the best butter steak. It was so delicious.
Ugh. So...
Okay.
Final hypothesis.
No, wait. What was the most ridiculous part of the weekend? Most ridiculous part of the weekend, Joe?
Greer.
I mean, okay, there's got to be something said about that. But I mean, anything else? Like, I wouldn't give it any negative reviews. Seriously, the event was good. Now, the next event we need to check out is
what I would actually recommend would be did a lot of cool booths, but more alien type stuff. Merchandise.
Speaking of the Mystic Maverick,
Myth and
Maverick, the Mystic Mavericks. Make sure you follow them. They're at the Mystic Mavericks. They hooked us up with some awesome T-shirts that you'll see.
Yeah.
I think Jeremy Corbell wants them too. So he's.
If Mystic Mavericks is listening, Jeremy Corbell wants the
Dreamland
purple alien shirt for his tall friend.
See, we got you, Jeremy. We got you. But what's next on the list for the UFO Bros? That's a really good question. We have a couple kind of cool things in the mix that we can't talk about yet because, first of all, we don't want to sound stupid. Nothing comes of it. But just keep thinking. Help us out by sharing our posts. Anything that you might think is informational or funny, by all means, tag friends, share them.
Yeah.
What happened to you, Joe? What happened to your... Where's your... No impressions? No nothing? Just...
Tonight was just... There's too much to say, and it wasn't the time for it.
I don't think we had a single fart sound.
Yeah, I was trying to be...
All right, give me a knuckle bump.
Don't touch
All right,
me.
give me a knuckle bump.
Don't fuck off.
I said give me a fucking... Ow!
Son of a bitch.
You are a fuckface.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Look what you did to my knuckle right there.
Oh, knucklehead.
Ow. Why'd you hit it hard?
Because you're...
Look, people don't hear us fight, do they? No.
Go to Content Desert. Check out all of our media. Ooh, yeah. Check it out. And you can follow people and 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 follow people.
Thank you, Randy Man Savage. We got 5 minutes left. Is there anything else that we're going to want to add into this? next show, we've got some special guests. I'll tell you a couple of the couple guests we have lined up.
Chastity. I want to get her on.
She's got some amazing abduction experiences that she wants to talk about.
She's got a badass
Also,
band, too.
the Ramseys, which we'll get more into that, but they are the experts on the Aztec, New Mexico, or Aztec, Arizona, or New Mexico. Aztec, New Mexico crash. And so we're going to learn more about that, and hopefully we can get them on the show. It'd be awesome, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully Giorgio Tsoukalos will do the show. We're going to try for that.
That'd be awesome if you could Skype him in.
If you guys think there's anybody out there you would like to hear on the show, just DM us. Let us know.
Email us, all that
This
stuff.
is the new up-and-coming, ufologist or storyteller, and we want to check them out. Let us get the opportunity to check them out for you.
Just to let you guys know, also, we'll be having our first episode be coming up as soon as we start working on it. We're going to work on it as fast as we can to get that up for you guys so that you guys can see what it was like.
Yes, and we've also got videos from Alien Con and the unacknowledged premiere.
Yeah, we still got a ways to go.
So we've got plenty of media. If you feel like supporting us, you can always visit us on patreon.com/UFO Bros TV. $5 gets you an autographed picture, and we'll call you and say hey. So that's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Carla did it. Where is
AJ
she?
did it. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for just supporting us and helping us grow.
I just want to say thank you.
From the Jedi. All right, guys. I'm Emmett.
I'm Joe.
And we are the UFO Bros. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah!